The Bible may have predicted something massive, for this very year. What if we're not just living in any time, but the time prophesied thousands of years ago? First point, understanding the prophetic timetable. For thousands of years, people have tried to decipher when biblical prophecy would unfold. From wars and rumors of wars, to global deception, natural disasters, and a massive shift in morality, the signs seem louder than ever. But here's the thing, the Bible didn't give us exact dates. It gave us patterns, symbols, and warnings that would point to specific seasons, and friends, we are in that season. But mark this, there will be terrible times in the last days. 2 Timothy 3 verse 1. This isn't some ancient fairy tale. It's a vivid description of a world that looks frighteningly like our own. Paul continues by describing humanity in these last days. Lovers of themselves. Lovers of money. Boastful, proud, abusive. Disobedient to parents. Ungrateful, unholy. Without love, unforgiving, slanderous. Lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. Now pause. Does this not feel like the world we're waking up in today? Secondly, the spiritual pulse of our generation. Social media thrives on self-worship. Truth is being traded for personal opinion. Moral lines have not just been blurred, they've been erased. We live in a time where wrong is called right, and right is labeled hate. Isaiah 5 verse 20 warned us about this. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness. This isn't just coincidence, it's convergence. Thirdly, global chaos and prophetic echoes. Jesus himself described a future moment where nation will rise against nation. There will be famines and earthquakes. Believers will be persecuted and hated. Matthew 24. Today we see escalating global tensions. Earthquakes increasing in frequency and intensity. Food insecurity hitting parts of the world like never before. Christians being imprisoned, attacked, and even killed for their faith. Are these just normal times? Or are they a part of a larger, divine timeline? Fourth point, the rise of deception. Jesus warned multiple times in Matthew 24. See to it that no one deceives you. The end times wouldn't be marked only by chaos, but by deception. Today we face false teachings within churches. New Age practices masked as self-help. AI misinformation, deep fakes, and illusion becoming indistinguishable from reality. Revelation 13 even describes a time where people will worship a global power, misled by false wonders. That kind of mass deception. We're now technologically capable of it. Fifth point, a generation asleep. One of the most dangerous signs of the end times is spiritual sleep. Jesus told the parable of the 10 virgins, 5 were ready for the bridegroom, and 5 were not. The message? Be alert. Be prepared. Don't be caught off guard. But many have stopped watching. We scroll. We sleep. We sin. We think we have time, but do we? Luke 21 verse 34 says, be careful, or your hearts will be weighed down with carousing, drunkenness and the anxieties of life, and that day will close on you suddenly like a trap. This year, this moment, could be part of that trap. Sixth point, Israel, God's prophetic clock. Want to know how close we are? Watch Israel. In 1948, Israel became a nation again, fulfilling Ezekiel's vision of dry bones coming to life. Since then, the Middle East has remained the center of global tension. Prophecies involving the rebuilding of the temple, the rise of global alliances, and wars against Israel are becoming increasingly possible. Matthew 24 verse 34 says, this generation will not pass away until all these things take place. Could this be our generation? Seventh, are you ready? All of this leads to one question. Are you ready? Ready doesn't mean perfect. It means watchful, repentant, alert, and living like Jesus could return at any moment. Revelation 16 verse 15 gives a warning and a promise. Behold, I come like a thief. Blessed is the one who stays awake and remains clothed, so as not to go naked and be shamefully exposed. This isn't about fear. It's about faith. It's about urgency. It's about being part of the remnant that refuses to fall asleep while the world burns. Lastly, final message, call to action. If you're watching this, it's not by accident. God is calling people to wake up. To search the scriptures. To get right with Him. Time is short. Eternity is real. And you were born for such a time as this. Don't wait. Don't scroll past this. Don't sleep. Drop a comment. Do you believe we're living in the end times? And if you're seeking truth, hit follow. We're just getting started.